everyone. Welcome back to Little Blossom Storytime here at Clark County Public Library. I'm Miss Sonya. I'm glad you could join us again. As usual, we always start off with our mystery box. I don't have a puppet for you guys this week. I hope that you're not disappointed, but I do have something kind of tasty. I think a lot of you probably like them or some form of them, depending on how little you guys are. So I'm going to give you some hints. Your parents might like to take you to see some pumpkins soon, but they also might want to go pick some of these. And some can be yellow or red or even a little pinkish or green. Those are my favorite. And they have a big crunch to them, but they can also be made into a sauce that you guys might really, really like. Do you know what it is? It is, I have a bunch of apples. Can you say apple? Apple? All right. See, 1 apple, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna have a lot of felt counting today. Okay, so I do want to teach you guys some sign language, and we're going to do the sign for fall, or what's called autumn. Your big person can maybe help you out a little bit too and do it with you. It's supposed to look like a tree on your non-dominant arm that's kind of fallen over. You guys kind of fall over, do that, and then take your other hand, kind of wiggle your fingers and just kind of make a motion like that. Can you guys do that? Are you doing it? Are you trying? All right, great. Okay, so I'm gonna do a book first for you guys. And it is called Hello, Fall. Can you say hello, Fall? Hi. It's by Deborah Dyson, and pictures are by Lucy Fleming. We are reading with permission of Farrar, Straus, Giroux, which is an imprint of Macmillan. Look, she's on a really big pumpkin. See all the leaves falling? Now, there's a lot more words in this one. Hang in there with me, okay? See, there's a little girl, and I think that's her grandpa with the wagon. It says, do you remember when we met that little woolly bear making its way across the sidewalk? We stopped to say hello. We touched its gentle prickles and laughed when it curled into a ball. We watched it uncurl and move on tiny feet through the sunshine and the shadows. Can you take your finger, pretend it's a little woolly worm like this? Kind of curl it up into a ball. Curl it up. All right. Squirrels were everywhere, digging holes and hiding acorns. We wondered, would they remember all those spots later? How do they remember where they're at? I think I would remember where I hid food. Around us, we heard the whisper of trees. Red leaves talking to yellow leaves, talking to orange leaves, talking to purple leaves. Goodness. We listened closely. Then we whispered to each other everything the trees had told us. What do you guys hear with? Your ears? Can you touch your ears? Hear with your ears? We sat on a big rock and crunched crispy apples and drank sweet apple cider. A flock of geese flew over and we waved up at them. Can you wave? They honked hello, so we pretended to be geese and honked back very noisily. Can you do it? Can you go honk, 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 honk? Are we silly? We're silly. We touched our fingertips to the tiny petals of golden chrysanthemum blooms. We wondered if the mums were ticklish. We heard someone laughing. Can you go tickle, 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 tickle? Oops. Over in the pumpkin patch, we told a patient pumpkin all about our big plans. We found another pumpkin who was a good listener too. Maybe you guys can talk to some pumpkins in a pumpkin patch. We picked them both and we loaded them carefully. We took turns pulling the wagon home. I think she might have needed a little bit of help, and that's okay. We liked it best when we pulled together. Back home, we both had the same excellent idea about the leaf pile. "Hello, Fall," we said as we ran toward it, and Fall replied, "Jump in! Can you guys jump? Jump!" That's fun. I like to make a pile of leaves and jump in. Later on, we counted on our fingers all the bits of fall we said hello to. There were so many that we ran out of fingers and we had to count on our toes. Can you guys wiggle your fingers and toes at home? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. When we did, we heard that wonderful laughter again. What do you think that is? Together we savored the tender treasures we'd found when we greeted fall. Beauty, bounty, wonder, and love. The end. Do you guys know what the laughter was they kept hearing? I think it was all the leaves rustling on the trees. What do you think? Maybe? Okay. So now, since we're talking about leaves, we have some leaves up here. Can you repeat the colors? Can you say green, yellow, orange, red, and brown? So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 little leaves on the tree next door. 1 fell off. Oh my goodness. Onto the tractor. And then there were how many? 4. 4 little leaves all over the tree. 1 fell off. And then there were how many? 3. 3 little leaves where the wind blew. 1 fell off. And then there were how many? 2. 2 little leaves sitting in the sun. 1 fell off. And then there was how many? 1. 1 little leaf in the tree all alone. The wind blew. Can you go whoosh, whoosh? And it blew, and now there's none. They all fell off because it's fall, autumn. Okay. We have one more before I show you our craft. We have apples. Let's see if they'll all fit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You guys are getting good at counting up to 5, I bet, right? We have red and another red. They have a white center, so that's 2 red. We have green, and we have a lighter green, a darker green and a lighter green. And then we have yellow. Okay, so 5 little apples sitting in a tree, teasing Mr. Slinky Worm. Can't eat me. Along comes Mr. Slinky Worm, quiet as can be, and crunched that apple right out of the tree. 4 little apples sitting in a tree, teasing Mr. Slinky Worm. That's not nice, is it? No. But can't eat me. Along comes Mr. Slinky Worm, quiet as can be, and crunches that apple right out of the tree. 3 little apples sitting in a tree, teasing Mr. Slinky Worm. Can't eat me. Along comes Mr. Slinky Worm, quiet as can be, and crunches that apple right out of the tree. How many are left? 2. Are they being very nice? Oh, they're taunting him. 2 little apples sitting in the tree, teasing Mr. Slinky Worm. Can't eat me. Along comes Mr. Slinky Worm, quiet as can be, and crunches that apple right out of the tree. 1 little apple sitting in the tree, teasing Mr. Slinky Worm. Can't eat me. Along comes Mr. Slinky Worm, quiet as can be and crunches that apple right out of the tree. You know what? They shouldn't have been teasing him. And guess what? I also think he's probably got a stomach ache right now. What do you think? Probably ate too many apples. Shouldn't eat too many, right? Gotta save some. Okay. So today for our craft, and it's just a suggestion, your big person can make something up, or you know what? You can tell them maybe an idea that you have, that you want to do. So today we have an apple that's been cut out, and a worm, a really big worm. Have you seen a worm that big? Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be crazy to see a worm that big? Oh my goodness. It'd be very, very good for the soil in the ground, right? Yes. So we have an apple and a worm, and yes, we have a red apple and a brown worm, but they can be any color you want, and you can color them. You can scribble color for those fine motor skills. Use some stick glue and put it on the apple, put the worm on the apple if you want to. Or you can have them separate, totally up to you, whatever you want to do. If you come up with something else, that is terrific. This is just an idea we had. All right, thank you guys for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful fall, and we'll see you again next week. Bye.